ice on me, flashing lights on me, spotlight on me, but can't stay low key. I'm still with the killers, I'm still in the trenches, I'm still making plays, I'm still fucking bitches. All this ice on me, flashing lights on me, spotlight on me, but can't stay low key. I'm still with the killers, I'm still in the trenches, I'm still making plays, I'm still fucking bitches. Whipping in the foreign got me running to the bag, digging down the foreign got me feeling like a man. Upgrade a whole kid once I touch it, is she bad? Freeze, we about to play. Whipping in the foreign got me running to the bag, digging down the foreign got me feeling like a man. Upgrade a whole kid once I touch it, is she bad? Freeze, this is what you call freeze tag. Hold up, all this water is a flood now. Broken Greyhound, my shit bust down. Oh, you wanna show me love now? What now? Came from the mud, there's my on the flow. Streets like a dancer, slide with the pole. Father the back to split with my bros. Not no holler, but they calling me go. Posting out pictures, calling us go. She wanted some flowers, I bought all the rose. I cannot fuck on that bitch if she broke. Now that she broke. All this ice on me, flashing lights on me, spotlight on me, but can't stay low key. I'm still with the killers, I'm still in the trenches, I'm still making plays, I'm still fucking bitches. All this ice on me, flashing lights on me, spotlight on me, but can't stay low key. I'm still with the killers, I'm still in the trenches, I'm still making plays, I'm still fucking bitches.
This is me and I will never forget where I come from. Change the game and I am not done. I am here to stay, I'm just doing my thing. I leave you blown away. This is me and I will never forget where I come from. Change the game and I am not done. I am here to stay, I'm just doing my thing. I leave you blown away.
They say this intro's crazy, well maybe lately baby, and you've been waiting, anticipating on what I'm making. You thought that I was faking, the next step's what I'm taking, just to get you into the mode of understanding. See, this is real life, this ain't a fucking game. Do what you feel like, cause you could die today. I'm in the limelight, oh yes I got the fame. Now that the time's right, I'm rolling with she. I got that super villain swag, I take what I want and even what I can't have, cause to me it ain't a thing. Drinking, yeah, you're speaking slang, staying on the right team, be a double ODC. That's my family till the day I die. Now I'm doing big shit and I see a jealousy. I don't give a fuck and I never did be. I ain't going nowhere, realize this is me,
This is me and I will never forget where I come from. Change the game and I am not done. I am here to stay, I'm just doing my thing. I leave you blown away. This is me and I will never forget where I come from. Change the game and I am not done. I am here to stay, I'm just doing my thing. I leave you blown away.
I am just so smooth when it comes to this. I make everybody move just like Tech did. So kiss me, I'm famous. I know you hate it. Please don't make it possible to go heinous. Cause I'll let a couple spoons loose in the booth too. Give you something that you niggas ain't used to. See the truth, dude, is now I'm in the mood to go back to my roots and kill all of you. P-Rock's what I claim to the death of me. Down rivers where I blew up, leaving Z debris. In Southwest, that's the fucking birth city. But I'm throwing up W's like Legion and Murder D. I keep spitting this G shit fluently. Every time I spit a verse, I kill it on any beat. If we got a problem, we could be enemies. Hate on me, I won't be friendly.
I'm deadly.
So beware when the doctor comes, cause I'll be the one to end your life and pull the plug.
This is me and I will never forget where I come from. Change the game and I am not done. I am here to stay, I'm just doing my thing. I leave you blown away. This is me and I will never forget where I come from. Change the game and I am not done. I am here to stay, I'm just doing my thing. I leave you blown away.
I don't really care what they think. People die for what they believe. I just want to tell my story, so you haters, please leave me be. I've been trying this whole time for the 20 years of mine. Genius mind, one of a kind. Hidden signs inside my rhymes. Yeah! Now look, I really don't think y'all's getting it. So let me help you understand what the fuck I'm about. If y'all really want to know my life and exactly how I think, I want y'all to repeat every single word that I fucking say. Y'all ready? Let's go. We the pimps to the DET.
We the pimps to the DET.
We don't play around, so bitch, baby.
We don't play around, so bitch, baby.
Keep a fingernail long and a pimp hand strong.
Keep a fingernail long and a pimp hand strong.
If a bitch act wrong, she will be gone.
If a bitch ain't wrong, she will be gone.
We the players in the DET.
We the players in the DET.
We can't be beat, we still we chick.
We can't be beat, we still we chick.
We don't give a fuck about no bitch.
We don't give a fuck about no bitch.
To us, you ain't worth shit.
To us, you ain't worth shit.
I'm just playing, ladies. You know I love you.
This is me and I will never forget where I come from. Change the game and I am not done. I am here to stay, I'm just doing my thing. I leave you blown away. This is me and I will never forget where I come from. Change the game and I am not done. I am here to stay, I'm just doing my thing. I leave you blown away.
So this is me. This is who I am. This is everything that I believe in. So all y'all are ready to come with me on this journey. And follow me into infinity. This is a new beginning. Y'all ready? Let's go.
Hello, everybody. Happy Fridays. We're Soul Snatchers, and I'm Sage.
And I'm Rain.
So, got some bomb ass things for y'all. But first, before we get to that nitty gritty gay type of thing that we do, let us announce the freaking songs that we came into.
Well, the first one is the first time that we've actually ever played that, and it is by Ecstasy Scoots featuring Mr. Goodbars, and the name of that song is You Know the Drill. And then the second song you heard coming in is by Zitro, and it's called This Is Me.
Love the drill. Love the drill.
I thought that those were good choices. Like I made a decent list today, I think.
Yeah. Yeah,
So I'm pretty proud of that. So,
Yeah.
wife, what is up today?
So the nitty gritty of we are doing the LGBTQ rights of Tennessee. Good old Tennessee. With everything that is going on in the LGBTQ community, which you guys look at the news, Facebook, see all that whatnots. We thought we would, continue with our beginning the show with each state. But don't forget to let us know anytime in the comments while you're liking, subscribing, and sharing which state you would like to see after Tennessee.
Well, I had a suggestion. I want to know if our fans and family and everybody would like us to do Idaho next because of what we were talking about last week.
Oh, Idaho.
Because they actually signed that into law that it is a felony with a life sentence for getting trans youth the care, their affirming care and their counseling and everything that they need. And regardless of if you do it there or you take the child out of state to get the care, it's still considered a felony with a life sentence.
Well, they can feloniously suck my nuts.
Sarah says Colorado.
Oh, that would make sense. Okay. Okay.
Well,
So-
we'll do a poll, everybody. You let us know.
So we got Colorado on the list. Hey, Michaela.
Hi, Michaela. And you asked how the baby was. He's good. 9 months now, weighing 20 pounds, 15 ounces. Very good.
20 pounds. Damn. Little chubby cheeks. Ooh, chubby cheeks.
Caleb says, hey, hey.
Hey, hey,
Caleb. So now, babe, what is Tennessee rights?
Oh, hold on, Mike. Before I do that, Robert said, how can I get my music played? Well, you have to submit your music to the BTMX artist group and DJ Shadow,
Which is BTMX
which is
Wasteland.
BTMX Wasteland, will review your submission and get back to you on that. We shall put a link in the comments and such. So you can just go ahead and click it and go from there. So on with the. Oh, and that goes for anybody else that wants to, submit music and whatnot, so we can have it reviewed and played and whatnot. So on to our Tennessee. So
I don't know.
our phone.
I don't know if we're about to be upset or not. Like,
Yeah, I'm a little scared.
Every week we have been finding out a little bit of something that we didn't know. And a lot of the stuff is newer, and some of the issues that need addressed still aren't fixed.
Rocky Rob said, I was on Facebook, now I'm here. Facebook is giving us issues.
Yeah.
Rocky Rob. Michaela said he's wearing 18 months. 18 months?
Ooh.
Damn. Damn. Oh, little chubby cheeks. Sorry, the baby fever all up in here because I keep seeing people with the little babies like, oh, look at their little chubby chubbies. So, with that being said, the first one, which I don't know why it always starts out with the state starting with this odd law of, hey William, that Tennessee actually went to the Court of Appeals and ruled ununanimously on the sodomy statute that was unconstitutional in 1996. Again, just
Does everybody have that?
apparently,
Because we've been talking. Every state has mentioned that.
yeah, it's like the first thing that they start with, like no sodomy. I'll be like, wait, what? Like,
I didn't realize that was a thing, but okay.
apparently this is a thing for them because at the time that these laws were made, the preconceived notion of the LGBTQ or at least gay men, they're like, oh well, automatically if you do sodomitish might be a word. Hold on. I'm gonna coin that phrase. Sodomish things that you automatically get AIDS. Stereotyping.
I'm tired of that stereotype.
Good Lord. Mikhail said LOL. Me being like 18 months, hold on. My math is like, so they considered that unconstitutional actually in 1996. I'm like, good. Like anybody that is having any type of intimate relationship needs to use protection, not just raw dogging it. You need wrap it up, birth control, something, because you never know what somebody might have or what they may or may not lie about. So it's best to always, protect yourself. Oh, okay. So now on to the recognition of actual same-sex relationships. So prior to a case, Oben or Obenfell versus Hodges, actually in the Supreme Court, it was actually banned by both statute and constitutional um, amendment because Tennessee recognized neither same-sex marriage or any other form of same-sex unions.
Hmm.
So, in a small map of Tennessee, there are mainly the whole Tennessee map is grayed out, and according to this article, it says city or it says county or city does not offer domestic partner benefits, whether it be married, veteran, welfare, government benefits, or whatnot.
So this means that Tennessee has a long way to go.
Pretty much. There's a bright green part, which is only that freaking big out of the whole damn map of the state,
Excuse
that
me.
says the city does offer domestic partner benefits. So, very, 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 very Tennessee. Um, but there is hope for you yet. Um, Apparently, the cities of Collegedale and Knoxville, together with the metropolitan area of Nashville and Davidson County, have enacted domestic partnership benefits for same sex couples. But Chattanooga City Council actually voted to allow domestic partnerships in 2013, but this was repealed by apparently some voters in August of 2014. However, the same-sex marriages have been available throughout Tennessee since 2015. Right? Damn.
Well, it was legal everywhere in 2015. It was
Yeah.
approved to be legal everywhere. So
Um, so the Supreme Court ruling overturning same-sex marriages bans nationwide, but there's still the issue of benefits of being married, not just, oh, well, we're married, so automatically get your benefits. I mean, actually, if something, Lord forbid, happens to your spouse and you need to make arrangements or there's a death benefit, you have to fight the damn state to get what is that you and your partner agree to,
yeah.
just in case there is a, knock on wood, death in the family. So Tennessee apparently has to work on their LGBTQ benefit issue. Now on to the parenting part. Love the parenting part. So Tennessee does allow single persons and the adoption of children, also through same sex. And couples may legally adopt in the state. And in 2017, Tennessee Attorney General actually released an opinion that no state law prohibits adoption by same-sex couple, and that such adoptions could be made if it's in the child's best interest. Yeah, that goes for any. I mean,
Yeah.
it kind of goes for anything. Like, it's only got a crackhead trying to raise kids. Like, fuck. But good for Tennessee for doing that. Kudos to y'all. Um, but also apparently in January of 2020, the Tennessee General Assembly immediately passed a law to allow adoption and welfare agencies to reject LGBTQ parents if the agency cited its sincerely held religious beliefs, and the exemption would protect.
I have comments
Uh,
that I am not getting.
William, William Bishop says, quick pause from the article to read comments. William Bishop says, Indian, maybe Indiana. William Mint. Rocky Rob, what's up, Rocky Rob? Rocky Rob says, was watching for Facebook, now I'm here, lol. Kayla said, yeah, he's wearing 18-month clothes. William tagged Mr. Goodbars and Zitra.
Yes.
Caleb said, I was going to say, don't do Texas. It's just going to make us all upset.
Yeah, we've been seeing what's going on.
Yeah. Attempting to ignore it, but that's why we're
So
in the
now
situation
we've
we are.
got 3 suggestions. We're gonna have to do a poll
Yeah. So Indiana, Colorado,
or Idaho.
or I am not. William says, hey Michaela. Wayne Bishop dropping them links. Um, William also says so much music needs to be labeled right and have all one name and not two, and that does help the host.
Yes.
Yeah. William said, Caleb Strauss, how are you? And William also says,
Next Ev is about to have a huge 24-hour event.
yeah.
Sweet.
Rocky Rob also says Zipfro is a good guy and artist.
Oh yes, we love his music. William says, "Fuck
Fuck
Colorado."
Colorado. I'm scared on Colorado since how you said that. I haven't looked up anything on Colorado, but now that you said that one, no paranoid.
I mean, how do you all feel about what we've said about Tennessee so far? Because I mean, it's kind of we're doing these states every week, and they're kind of saying the same thing.
They're very
But yet some of the stuff is different.
right because everything pretty much goes, state to state. Like it's all different. Just like each family dynamic is different. Each person is different.
Yeah.
But I don't know why it's such a big deal to not make it like if one state passes something and within reason, like it's not totally dumb as hell, why can't it be maybe nationwide?
Oh, we got another selection. How about Georgia? Oh,
shit, Georgia.
There's some stuff going on in Alabama too.
Yeah.
Or we've done New York.
Yep. We did do New York. Texas at one point got an honorable mention, but we didn't spend time on it. We only mentioned it.
Yeah,
once.
we mentioned that last week.
So we have a pretty have a pretty bomb list. New York. If y'all weren't aware, like if you go and look at the past show of us doing New York, it was like a place that I would love to visit, but I don't believe it would suit us as a family dynamic to live there yet.
Yeah.
Not until they get their shit together. A little scared.
We might actually need to get the other BTMX family involved in this and have them give their opinion on the state that we choose as well, like Dead and everybody.
Right.
Shadow Draxus,
Oh, Draxus and his many pineapples. Guess they're waiting for the pickings. But yes, like I don't know why within reason a state can't make it kind of nation. I mean, I know
But
state and nationwide is different,
but like I said though, babe, we've been seeing a lot of the same stuff with every state that we're covering. It's saying a lot of the same things, and a lot of the policies and everything are newer, but yet they still could be better because our rights aren't as protected as they should be.
right. They're kind of lacking.
I mean, it's improving better than it was, but it's still got a ways to go, if that makes sense.
There's definite room for improvement. Again, as I've always said, Rome wasn't built in a day. But some of this that we read in articles and bills and the laws or whatever seems like it's ass backwards backtracking. Like this is not the 1940s. This is not the 1960s. It's not even the 1990s. We're in 2022, people. Like you gotta, put your big people panties on, or boxers, whatever you wear, or commando, don't matter, and go on about your shit. Be like, you know what? These people are just trying to live their lives. Like we can't do this to people. But I mean, within reason, like I don't know why if one state passes something, other states, when it's a good thing, not bad thing, like banning trans people, that's just dumb as shit.
Yeah.
Why can't other states adopt it? Because what if you are living in that state? What if you're living in Alabama and they have a whole different set of rules than Florida? Now you gotta adapt to those whole other rules. It's like, God damn, I just got used to fucking Alabama.
And that's actually what we're seeing.
Yeah,
Everybody is different, but in some of it is the same.
right. If that makes sense.
Yeah, does it? Did I say that right?
Yeah.
Okay. I was just making sure. So what else is going on with Tennessee?
Well, to finish the adoption parenting part, I in January of 2020, is how there was a bill to allow adoption centers and welfare agencies to reject LGBTQ parents for whatever reason. Um, the exemption would actually protect agencies from liability and lawsuits, and 11 other U.S. jurisdictions have similar laws. And apparently, Governor Bill Lee signed that bill into law, and it took effect immediately.
Wow. And when was that?
That was in January 2020.
Oh,
So you're protecting your little agencies and shit, while you get to discriminate against people for being, who they are.
do better, Tennessee. Do better. That's all I'm gonna say.
I want to say more, but I might get canceled.
No, we'll just tell them to do better.
You can't somebody get the fuck. What am I saying? Oh, okay. So moving on from that nonsense. The next is discrimination protections. Ooh, yum. This one's spicy.
They sound involved in only hate and misunderstanding. Yes.
Yeah. Um,
I think a lot of the states are like involved with the hate and the misunderstanding.
right. I'm like, it doesn't it costs you nothing to educate yourself, but it'll cost you and everybody else around you everything to be ignorant.
Draxis said the underground show is going to talent pack tonight.
Sweet.
I believe it. And he said they will say the state then. Oh, okay. We'll be watching definitely.
They sound involved and all. I wish people weren't afraid of. I mean, we as humans, we all get the right to be afraid of the unknown, but you can't be ignorant about it. You can't be like, oh well, I'm some ignorant ass person out there because I know they're fucking out there because I've seen it. Oh, I'm afraid of someone with Down syndrome. I don't want to be around them. Excuse you? You want to get punched? Don't do that. That's not right. Stop it.
Yep.
With mercy on a cracker. Stop. It's not. No one said you have to freaking invite somebody to dinner or be like, I'm gonna hug you on a daily. Just give them the respect because they are living, breathing beings.
That's like we all are.
And even if you don't think they're on your level,
It does not help within your own community. There is factions. Yeah, I agree with that.
yeah, it's forever something within our own community. And I recently seen a video, and someone was getting into a woman's butt about, well, how can you say something? She said like, I would like to choose the age that my children get to experience their sexuality, or me trying to explain it instead of school taking over. And I've seen a lot of people getting into this woman's ass, like, well, how can you not agree with what the LGBTQ does? Look, okay, just because you're part of a group, and that don't matter what group you are a part of, the LGBTQ community, whether it be an actual part or the supportive ally or other groups that are supposed to be supportive. You don't have to agree with
choice when they want to educate their children,
yes.
stuff like that.
School is for
I'm not saying just full out on to a little kid. No, that's not what I'm saying.
right. Rocky Rob said a lot of hate is spread by the media. Ooh, yes.
Yeah.
Correct, Rocky Rob. Rocky Rob's on a roll. Rocky Rob also says they get people to believe what they see or hear, and they follow. Yeah, and if you differentiate outside that opinion, wink, then you're the troublemaker. Oh wow! Like I'm sorry that I have a brain in my goddamn head. Excuse me, what the fuck was I thinking? So the fact that I literally saved this video, I think it was on might have been TikTok. I literally saved this video of this woman in a couple of stitches because apparently people need to understand that you don't have to follow blindly if you don't agree with something. That's just like we are hella opinionated. You don't have to agree with us. Just reading some facts. Can't argue with facts, but
Williams says, I think if you guys actually unite and teach like you guys do about LGBTQ, not push it, then it would be more expected.
yeah,
Well, accepted, I mean.
expected and accepted.
I can't I can't read today.
Yes, William. That does make more sense because I've seen a lot of our community members that's so pushy. It's like they're damn near in your fucking back pocket, being like, "Nyeh, nyeh, 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 nyeh." And it's like, shut up, shut the fuck up, stop. You have to take baby steps. Baby steps. If you can't swim, why the fuck are you in the damn 30 deep area of the fucking pool? Drowning, are we? Baby steps.
We just like the reason, like I said, we started doing this is because of stuff that we have been dealing with in our own personal life. And we are doing everything we can to get that situated. And then we are going to do our best to start advocating for everybody else because we all deserve the same rights, no matter where we live. Being judged based on who we are is not right.
Especially when you are a freaking person in a authoritative authoritative manner or position, and you think, oh well, I don't like your lesbianness, or I don't like your that you're a lesbian, so you can't possibly be a good parent. So something must be up with you. Yeah, something is up with me. I'm happy. I'm a parent. I'm about to drop kick you down some stairs. Oh yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Fresh community who fucking want to, but people that over assert their authority, especially in the LGBTQ community, being like, "You're not a good parent. You're lesbian. What? Or you're trans? No, aren't your kids confused?
No.
No, are you? Are you confused? Because apparently you're just dumb as shit. Like you get paid to be dumb as shit. Because I mean, I can pretend to be dumb too. So I want half your shit. The fuck. Lauren Bishop. Yeah, Lauren Bishop. Oh my god, Lauren Bishop says, but if you say it like that, then you are then pushing beliefs either way, which is not good. Everyone is beautiful. Everyone has gifts, but also everyone has their own ways. The world is not all awoke or open minded, but they should not be shamed for what they feel in their heart.
Yeah, exactly.
Does not make it right, but that's where you can only hope that one day they will grow. Yeah, like I can't force my beliefs or opinions on anybody. I would just hope that you just see a parent that is happily married and has children that is just doing their normal parenting routine, living routine, household, whatever.
I just that's what I want people to see. And I want I'm not trying to force my opinion. I just want it to be understood.
Right. And I in some, like Rob said, I agree with you, Lauren. But that right there is a two-way street. Like we can't force anything down anyone's throat. So that means you saying, "Oh, well, you can't be a good parent because you're a lesbian." How does that work? Or shielding your kid just because, I don't know, as an example, hasn't happened, hope it never happens. Shielding your kid's eyes because my kid has maybe a rainbow shirt on and I have maybe a small rainbow wristband on, and you being like, "No, don't do that. I will follow you. Don't do that. Don't motherfucking do that. I haven't done shit. I am not a threat. I can be, but I am not a threat. Just playing at the motherfucking park with the damn children that happen to have rainbow on. Not now, but you know what I'm talking about." So that's a two-way street, and the same energy you give me, purge, I can give it back. Like if you're all about, "Oh no, don't look at them, they're gay. Oh no, don't look at them, they're stupid."
Yeah. I mean, you're right.
And I will be the crazy bitch to freaking do it too. And I will do it loudly. And I will let you hear me do it loudly. I won't be like, "No, stay away from the stupids." Shh. So yeah.
Well,
What's it? Oh.
I had a brain fart.
Lauren Bishop said, someone should be entitled to do what they feel is right. Yes.
Yeah, I agree with that.
The rights need to be equal, not one or the other. And that is from Lauren Bishop.
Yes.
Rocky Rob said, but you can look past the difference of the beliefs and find common ground. Yes, Rocky Rob.
See, that's the thing, that everything should all be laid out and explained, and then everyone can form their own views and opinions on
Right. Lauren said, my husband believes in all and uplifts all he can. Lauren also said he created such a beautiful concept.
Yes.
And a business that helps all. Rocky Rob said, in the end, we are all the same. We are all human, but we are all different and unique, and that's what is beautiful and awesome.
Agreed. Yes, I agree too.
Definitely freaking agree. Because I mean, you can't base your opinion, which apparently that's what society's built on. You can't base your opinion off of the couple of, I'm going to say this, if it applies to you, if it don't apply, let it fly. Oh, I want to say rainbow pushers. That's like, do as we say or else. Still, baby.
That's definitely not us.
Right. Baby steps. Damn it.
We do have our opinions, but that's what they are, our opinions.
Right. Some agree, some may not agree, but that's what's best about humans, that if you can sit down and talk and actually not throw hands at somebody that's just for speaking. Now, if you're straight out disrespecting me and purposely being dense, like, well, you're gay, how do you have kids? I've gotten that question a lot. It makes me want to tear my freaking hair out and punch people in the face. But some people for real are ignorant to the fact that ignorance is not necessarily a bad thing, but need to be educated on, well, everybody isn't born a lesbian. There are some people that have children from previous relationships, aka with a dude. And that's how children come about. Or if you're a lesbian couple that happens to never be with a man and you adopt, or in vitro fertilization. Mm. So with that being said, like, we represent the rainbow, but we are not rainbow pushers. We are very opinionated. We might as well be the gay Howard Sterns of the freaking podcast. You can't stop my opinion, but I am open to other walks of life, other suggestions, that type of thinking.
Mm.
And it's not necessarily a bad thing to be open to things because you can't lump, just like in regular relationships, there are the good and the bad, the yin and the yang. There are some LGBTQ members that straight up probably need punched in their fucking face. That's his point blank period. And there are some people that are cool as hell, chill, mellow, and will hear you out.
See, that's me.
Yeah.
I will listen to what anybody has to say.
Yeah. Ooh. Local Bud said, "What's up?"
Hey, local buds.
Local Bud said, "What's up, y'all? Much love. Yep, to each his own. That's why I chill with y'all." Yeah, we try to be as chill as we can. I'm not gonna sit full face here on a fucking Friday afternoon and be like, I am literally chill all the time. No, I'm not on medication, no crazy shit. I'm just chill all the time. No, sometimes I do have my anxiety moment because I suffer from depression, manic, bipolar, anxiety, all the fun shit. But again, this is also what we're about, mental health awareness. Like sometimes you just need that good depression moment. You need to cry it out, talk it out, make yourself mentally aware. Mental awareness, shameless plug, and just be like, hey, I need to talk. Like, cool, what about? But like I said, I can't say that in all truthfulness, me or my wife, Rain, has sat here happy as fuck 24/7. We've had our chill moments, but sometimes literally I've had to stay away from the fucking news because it upsets me so damn much. It gets my anxiety roaring. It gets me in a fucking depression, tizzy. Do word. And that's why I've had to stay the fuck away from the news that's like actually on TV because it just makes me overthink, and unfortunately that's part of my anxiety of overthinking of the what if or what if not, and it don't do me no good mental health wise. And of course, freaking little bit of my paranoia and PTSD. Again, not a medication. I have my paranoid moments where I'm like, oh, my wife's like, what? I'm like, I don't know, I have a bad feeling. Sometimes it's nothing. Sometimes I'll be thinking about past shit.
And I just have to tell her that it's going to be okay. And that's what I do.
Yeah. Local local bud said to the moon, LOL. That's how it should be. I have PTSD, social anxiety, depression, etc. Haha, it's fun, but I try to be happy every day. Local bud said fake. Yeah. I mean, I personally do try to be happy. I try to let shit, especially stuff that don't apply to me, so I let it fly, but still in the back of my head, I'm like, damn, that was really messed up. And occasionally, a couple things do live rent free in my head, but then that rent free moment gets evicted, and then the thoughts of nonsense squatters comes in that rent free space to squat in my damn head. So I got to start the process all over again. Mental health is a big thing in this house and a big thing with Soul Snatchers and BTMX. And
that's why I tell y'all to do your homework, and I hope you did.
Yeah.
Which we'll get into that in a little bit.
So, oh yeah, look what said fake.
We have to finish up Tennessee here, babe.
Yes. So the discrimination protections. Ooh, Tennessee, you like fuck. Again, the whole freaking state is gray, meaning does not protect sexual orientation and gender identity in employment. But only a couple of counties are in the pink, which is how this article goes to show you exactly what. That says sexual orientation and gender identity solely in public employment that is protected. It says Tennessee law does not prohibit discrimination of bias of sexual orientation and gender identity. The cities of Knoxville, Memphis, Franklin, Chattanooga, and the metropolitan area of Nashville and Davidson County have the ordinances prohibiting discrimination in public employment on the basis of sexual orientation and gender identity. But these ordinances do not apply to private employers. The Equal Access to Interstate Commerce Act blocks this from being enforced. Interesting. Okay. Local Bud said,
Like I said, do better. Tennessee, do better.
Please do better. With mercy. Local Bud said, I put my anger into my music, I guess. I want to show you my song notepad. Local Buds also suggested San Bernardino. Oh, okay, another San Bernardino, California.
Oh, California.
So we have on the list California, Indiana,
Idaho,
Colorado,
and Georgia.
Georgia. Ooh, we get some bomb ass ones.
Yeah.
So apparently also someone that was actually fired by their boss who said that their boss that said gender transition violates a higher power's commands because a person's sex is immutable. Immutable. I have a list. And it's actually on March 7th of 2018 in the United States, the Court of Appeals, covering Kentucky, Michigan, and Ohio and Tennessee, ruled that Title V of the Civil Rights Act of 1964 prohibits employment discrimination against transgender people under the category of sex. It's also ruled that employers may not use the Higher Power Freedom Restoration Act to justify discrimination against LGBTQ people. Apparently, a person by the name of Amy Stevens, which is a transgender woman, began working for a funeral home and presented as a male. In 2013, she told her boss that she was transgender and planned to transition, and she was then fired. So she went to court and apparently won.
Wow.
So now we're going to use the Higher Power Act to get what we want. Okay.
Like I said, it does not matter if someone is trans or not, or LGBTQ or not. That does not affect them from doing their job.
Right. Local Bud said, I love your expressions, yo. Sometimes to keep from cursing, because I do have a mouth like a sailor. That's why Soul Snatchers show is pretty much rated a warning or M for mature because there is adult subjects, adult talking or whatever. If you're mature enough to understand that and handle that and not be like, ooh, a swear word, like cool. Local Bud said, wow. Yeah, that's that.
So, wife, I'm guessing that her winning this case was a step in the right direction for our community in a sense.
Yes. Apparently, with the decision, discrimination in the workplace on gender identity is now banned in Tennessee.
Good.
And an appeal to the case is set to be heard by the Supreme Court in 2019, which that's done and passed or whatever. So this person won, which rightfully they should, because it's like, if I'm doing my job, why are you worried about what's in my pants unless you're trying to get in my pants? Guilty. All up in my pocket. Stay in my pocket. Stay in my underwear. Stay out of everything. God damn. How many hell? Like, oh, you can't do your job because you're a woman that has a beard. Some people have not gotten their either hormones or testosterone shots to fix that if they are transgendering from one gender to another gender. And some people such as some naturally born women do have a lot of facial hair because of PCOS. Don't know what it is? Look it up. PCOS. Very painful. Very.
Yes.
Don't want to say embarrassing, but it's a condition that a lot of women have. A lot of naturally born women have to deal with of excess facial hair because of I think it's a hormone imbalance. Is it?
No, it's PCOS, polycystic ovary syndrome. Means you constantly have cysts on your ovaries. And it is also is a hormonal imbalance that causes facial hair and hair on other parts of your body, like chest and stuff too.
That's just so many. Because if you're a European person like my wife and you happen to suffer from that,
Yeah.
that's a whole lot of nair shaving. Or some people embrace it like fuck it. I have a condition. Don't worry about.
Yeah.
Don't worry about me looking like the Monopoly guy. Mind your business.
Yeah.
Damn it. Is there a cure for that?
I'm not sure.
Hmm.
I would have to look into that.
I would hope so. Wonder. So, actually, that was pretty short of Tennessee fucking up. So, one or two small things that they did good, but again, we're on one building a day, so baby steps. We actually have the recap: same-sex sexual activity is okay since 1996. Why is that? Every time I read that, it makes my heart just be like equal age of consent, which is 18 since 1996. Anti-discrimination laws in employment. State is protected, but but not federally protected since 2020. Oh,
Yay, they got a lot of work to do.
ridiculous. Anti-discrimination laws in housing prohibited since 2011. Ooh. Anti-discrimination law in public accommodation prohibited since 2011. Anti-discrimination law in the provision of goods and services prohibited since 2011. And again in 2011, prohibited the anti-discrimination law in schools and colleges, and LGBTQ anti-bullying law in school only on, prohibited, but it only applies to Nashville and Memphis, prohibited by the Equal Access Interstate Commerce Act. Again, since 2011, hate crime law, including sexual orientation, only in Nashville and Memphis. And hate crime laws include gender identity or expression. One legal opinion claims it's protected, but it's just an opinion. It's not officially put into law, so that's not even covered either. Oh, you are so behind, Tennessee. Oh, mercy.
Yes.
Oh, rude. How rude. So that literally covers Tennessee. My God. Local Buzz said, right, why does it matter, yo? Yes, if I'm doing my job, why are you worried about it? Local Bud also said, I see you late. I see you lady looking at you, haha.
Yeah.
Local Bud said, how can I get two signatures? Probably message us on how do you call them? Messages on Facebook. I assume our messenger's still working, hopefully, or Instagram.
Yeah. All our inboxes are always open.
Local Bud said, since they were 6, what's your Cash App? We literally have no Cash App. I can't trust Cash App. Cash App, just like Zelle, total freaking scam, and that's just coming from personal experience.
Yeah, we talked about that on the show last year.
Yeah.
But babe, we unfortunately are about out of time. So we're going to have to talk about the rest of the shows for the rest of the week and our other little announcements that we do and find out if everybody did their homework.
Yes, please do. Please do your homework.
Yeah, we will be going back to regular time next week. This show is a little short this week, and we apologize for that. But like, we'll be back to you next week full time.
Yeah,
the whole show.
On anybody that wants to either tip or donate, it goes through the BTMX Streamlab Dorothy Gray site.
All they have to do is go to BTMX page, and there's a link right there, and that's where you donate.
Yep.
So, with that being said, wife.
And also we do have new merch, so if you want to bust out a little bit of Soul Snatcher merch, we got some new stuff popping off.
All that stuff's there. You click on that link, it shows where to donate. The merch is right there. You can see it. It's all at the tip of your fingers. It's all right there.
Lauren actually said the best way to do it is to buy merch. How to send a tip. Pretty much just to buy merch, unless you just want to do pure tip. Local Bud said, "I'll stop talking. LOL. Much love." No, you're fine. You're fine. Ow, you're fine.
But yeah, it's all good. So babe, what do we got going on for the rest of the week?
Well, tonight, of course, way after our show at around 8 o'clock is the Underground Show with DJ Draxus and the hidden stash of pineapple that he has somewhere.
And I cannot wait to see what state they decide for us tonight.
Yep. So y'all definitely have to tune in, because the way you're going to find out what state we do next, you got to tune into the Underground Show.
And then Saturday we go into Mama's Care and Share.
Yep.
And that's at 8 p.m. And then straight after Mama's Care and Share at 9, you have Twisted Gardens. And then Sunday, you will see us again with the rest of the BTMX family
and possibly some First Angel Media representatives
and guests for our roundtable show.
Yes, which starts at around 9:30.
Yeah, usually.
So we definitely also looking for gamers too. Shadow Squad gamers. If you're a gamer, inbox DJ Shadow.
And again, don't forget to check out our merch, like, subscribe, share, and follow. So, wife, talk to them about their homework.
All right,
did y'all do it?
Yes. Please tell me y'all did your homework, because unplugging is so important. Like, I know we're all obsessed with Facebook and whatnot, but sometimes you just got to chill off the apps, even for an hour a day, and be like, I need to reconnect with nature at least, or some shit, and take your booty outside and go for a walk, like around your house. Hell, if you got a house with some gardening, look at damn flowers. Be like, I need to fix it.
You know, I'm going to tell y'all, I've been forced to unplug. My phone's broken.
Right. So if you're trying to get a hold of Rain by the phone, you ain't doing it.
My unplugging is consisting of the computer.
Yeah. So when you want to unplug, just close the computer when you're ready to open it.
Right. But yeah.
Oh my God, I didn't unplug much, so I guess I get detention.
Oh. We'll talk about that later.
Oh. So Lauren Mitchell said, there is the link. Ah, sweet. Thank you, Lauren.
Yes, thank you so much. It's just been a rough week.
Okay, Bud, do you have an actual Facebook? Look, Bud said, I garden. We love to garden. Gardening makes me happy. I used to do it, and then I got into a depression, and I just said, screw it, and I stopped doing it.
When we get a house, that is the goal.
Yep.
Because I used to love taking care of the lawn and everything like that. So, wife, with that being said, we need to tell everybody that if they're watching from a Facebook group, they have to come into the live so we can see what they're saying, because if not, we can't see it. We won't see it till after.
Right. So, like, definitely come inside the show. Like, you just can't watch it on just the Facebook where it says watch video or whatever. You actually have to come in. If you want to make comments, share something with us, feedback. Have a suggestion for Edward Cook said, I'll get a hold of you, Sage.
Wait.
Thank you, Edward. For those of you guys that don't know, Edward Cook is Sean Kudo 753 cosplay and weapon maker. So you need some shit made for videos, cosplay, you go to him. You got a Facebook. And Sean Kudo 753. No dyslexic moment.
Again, everybody, before we end the show today, I just want to say that we here at Soul Snatchers do not own the rights of any of the music that we play, but we do have permission from the artist to share the music with you. So for the end of the song, this is going to be something that I have not ever played on here.
Local Buzz, yes. Local Buzz, search up Soul Snatchers and you'll see a picture of me and Rain, or of course our Rainbow Lips, and message us on that.
Yes. And we, like I said, our inboxes are always open. Again, with that being said, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, tune in for the rest of the week's shows. You will not be disappointed. But the song that I have chose to end the show with is Speed Gang, Ass on Fire. I first heard this sound on TikTok, and I just absolutely love it. It just makes you want to get up and dance, and I want to end Soul Snatchers on a positive note this weekend. So
I have talked to this dude personally, and he seems like a pretty bomb ass dude.
with that being said, here is Speed Gang, Ass on Fire. We love you all. We'll see you next week, and let us know what you thought about the song in the comments.
Normal time, normal place. Peace.
Baby girl, make that ass clap up and down like that. Booty turned up all max, got it, gotta have it. Make that booty go round and round and round. Goddamn girl, I love you. Make that booty go round and round and round. Goddamn girl, I love you now. Like stop, drop, damn that's on fire. Stop, drop, damn that ass on fire. Like goddamn bitch, I think I love you. Dim the lights, it's time to fuck, boo. You can wear my shirt after we're done, boo. Never locked up, so I probably can't cuff you. I bought up, it's a brand new shit. To all my haters, you can suck my dick like rock your hips. Just swing the shit like up and down like goddamn bitch. I'm rolling, rolling, rolling now. Middle finger up with a all white smile. I told you no. Speed gang, bitch, taking over now. I'm a throwaway on a Tuesday. Motherfuckers ain't got some dough, babe. Like make way, it's Speed gang. 616 gun roommate. Like baby, let's cuddle. You were there through the struggle. Every time I was in trouble, me and you were in the huddle. Had to get it, had to hustle. Every night we getting bloody, getting fake too much. Now you're gonna need something. Baby girl, make that ass clap up and down like that. Booty turned up all max. Got it, gotta have it. Make that booty go round and round and round. Goddamn girl, I love you. Make that booty go round and round and round. Goddamn girl, I love you now. Like stop, drop, damn that's on fire. Stop, drop, damn that's on fire. Just stop, drop, make that booty just pop. Stop, drop, make that booty just pop. Look open passion fruit, I get these bitches what I do. I'm rolling up, I start on you. It's in your hair, I'm sorry boo. I can't control what mine I do. I like to come, I come on you. From Michigan, I rep the rule with 2CP, but fuck the school. Oh, fuck that fuck boy that you love so bad. I know you still think about the times we had. And I said fuck that fuck boy that you love so bad. I know you still think about the times we had. Little bitch, baby girl, make that ass clap up and down like that. Booty turned up all max. Got it, gotta have it. Make that booty go round and round and round. Goddamn girl, I love you. Make that booty go round and round and round. Goddamn girl, I love you now. Like stop, drop, damn that's on fire. Stop, drop, damn that's on fire. You ain't gotta say too much. wanna fuck, yo. You ain't gotta say too much, from the look in your eyes, I can tell you wanna fuck. And you ain't gotta call me a boo, just nice, you wanna fuck, yo. Cause I